76% of prisoners return to jail within 5 years. As we can clearly see, there's something that's not working here. Jails are meant to punish those who have committed crimes and teach them a lesson. However, this lesson that's supposed to be taught is not getting through to the prisoners. The issue here is the prison system. Rather than just punishing the people who are dealing with the drug issue, we need to encourage them and get them as much help as we possibly can. With this, we may be able to reduce the 76% recidivism rate. Sending people that were convicted on drug-related charges to rehabilitation centers would help encourage sobriety and keep them out of jail. First, I would like to say drug addiction is a disease. It's not something that people are consciously choosing to do. The first drug that they take was a voluntary choice. However, after that, their brain is craving these drugs. It's important that we understand what these drug addicts are going through, rather than just judging them. Most drugs affect the brain's reward circuit, causing euphoria as well as flooding it with the chemical messenger dopamine. A properly functioning reward system motivates a person to repeat behaviors needed to thrive, such as eating and spending time with loved ones. These drugs make people compulsive, and even though they understand the harm, they just can't stop themselves. Second, I would like to say 80% of convictions that deal with drug-related crimes are for possession. That means that when a crime has to deal with drugs, 80% of the time, it's drug possession. So most of the people that are being convicted of drug-related charges are convicted for drug possession. Next, we should understand what a rehabilitation center is. To get a better understanding of this, we can dive into the word of rehabilitation and what the definition is. Rehabilitation, the act of restoring someone back to health or normal life. Rehab focuses on helping rather than punishing. With that, you may understand what the purpose of a rehabilitation center is. They're trying to restore them back to a normal life and get them the help that they need. Third, I would like to talk about how rehab is better than jail. Rehab reduces recidivism by 10%. Previously, I mentioned how 76% of inmates return back to jail within 5 years. The recidivism rate here is 76%. Sending those on drug charges to rehab centers would reduce this by 10%, making 76 a mere 66. Although that's still a high number, we're on our way to lowering that number. By going to rehab, more people are becoming sober and staying out of jail. This is the ultimate goal here when sending them to jail. However, the harsh sentences just aren't working. Finally, I would like to talk about how rehab is more effective than prison. With rehab, we're helping them and getting them back to where they need to be. With prison, you're setting them in a place in a hostile environment. Just because you're removing the drug and what they need, this isn't helping the issue. When they get out, they're going to crave this drug again and get back on it. Rehab focuses on getting them out, and once they're out, helping them there. I'd like to summarize by saying 76% of prisoners return to jail within 5 years, proving the prison system to be ineffective. Drug addiction is a disease. It is important that we understand what they're going through rather than just judging them and removing the stigma. 80% of convictions that deal with drug-related crimes are for possession. Most of the people that are being convicted of drug-related charges are convicted for drug possession. Rehabilitation means the act of restoring someone back to health or normal life. Rehab focuses on helping rather than punishing. Rehab reduces recidivism by 10%. By going to rehab, more people are becoming sober and staying out of jail. Thank you.